Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastically awesome day so far. My day is going pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. I've got a bit done today, not as much as I would have liked, but I had to clean out our like shed or outdoor storage area, my supposed workshop. But whenever the kids go outside and they play with something or they do something, or you ask them to put something away, they go there, they open the door and they just launch it in there. And I nearly broke my neck last night putting my barbecue away, so I had to get everything out of there today and clean it. So yeah, I enjoy doing stuff like that. You know when you look at a massive mess and then you finish and it's all neatly arranged for a week or two until the kids mess it up again. But yeah, it was I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway, today we are reacting to the top 10 best things to do in New Orleans. I've just done a video on the Louisiana Purchase and this was a recommended, and like I said in that video, I've always wanted to go to Louisiana as well. It goes Texas, Louisiana, New Orleans, that sort of area, and then after that I don't mind where I go. So I'm quite excited to see this video. I know you guys had Mardi Gras yesterday, the 13th, wasn't it? I think it was the 13th. Anyway, I might be wrong on the date. And I wanted to do a video on Mardi Gras. I just couldn't find a good one. So if you've got any recommendations or any good videos on Mardi Gras, please let me know, because I'd love to see a bit more info on that as well. But yeah, we're going to be checking this out. But before we do, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra frisky, you may as well get the video a like as well. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's see the top 10 best things to do in New Orleans.
Welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana.
Well,
this vibrant and
is it New Orleans or New Orleans? However it is, I apologize if I pronounced it wrong.
unique city attracts almost 20 million visitors a year, and
Holy
in this
smokes.
video we want to share with you our top 10 things to do on your next trip to the Big Easy. The number one thing you have to do when you come to New Orleans is eat your way through the city.
Incredibly.
Don't miss those pillowy powdered sugar beignets and chicory coffee from Café Du Monde.
Chicory coffee. I've heard of chicory coffee and I love coffee. I mean, I've got a little bit left here. I've never had chicory coffee. I would like to try that though.
Sugar beignets and chicory coffee from Café Du Monde.
Café Du Monde.
You also have to try the duck and andouille gumbo from Tableau's. It is absolutely fabulous.
I'm liking the way this video is going.
Oh my god, it's so savory, and that sausage has such a smoky and sharp taste to it.
We love the crab claws from Jay's Seafood Dock and the savory crab beignet from Loretta's.
I love seafood and that's so...
Of course, you can't come to New Orleans without trying fresh oysters, crawfish, and a sweet treat from
Hold on. Yeah, there's things to do. I'm loving New Orleans, because it just seems like food.
Can't come to
Oyster.
New Orleans
I love
without
oysters.
trying fresh oysters, crawfish, and a sweet treat from Aunt Sally's.
What is the praline praline exactly?
It's pretty much just like sugar, pecans, a thin, crispy candy made with lots of Louisiana love.
Moving on to number 2 is to take a stroll through the French Market. The French Market has been a symbol of pride and progress for the people of New Orleans since 1791. It is here that you can find shopping, events and festivals, and some really great eateries. You'll be able to find most of the food items from number 1 on our list as you walk through the French Market.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Number 3 on this list is walking through the French Quarter. When you finish your stroll through the French Market, you can continue through the French Quarter to see the historic heart of the city. The French Quarter is famous for Bourbon Street, colorful buildings with cast iron balconies, and great restaurants. Don't miss.
The only thing with me is I feel very uncomfortable in cities. Since the whole COVID thing, and you know, when we're in lockdown and that, I really get like paranoid now in crowds. I don't know why. So I don't know how I would handle being in a big city again. I haven't been in a big city since we left London. That's crazy. And that's almost 4 years ago. And I lived outside of London, but I did a lot of work in central London. And that's the last time. And it's, yeah, nearly 4 years ago. That's insane. So I'll probably freak out. Pull whatever hair
through the
I've got left out.
iconic Jackson Square, which is home
Beautiful,
to the oldest cathedral in North America, and taking a view of the Mississippi River. For number 4 on this list, New Orleans has the world's oldest running streetcar line. Hop on a streetcar from the French Quarter and head on over to the Garden District. It is a super affordable and fun way to see the city. Next up is number 5. No trip to New Orleans is complete without wandering through the Garden District. The Garden District is home to beautiful mansions, fancy restaurants, and Lafayette Cemetery No. 1. Viewing the cemeteries in New Orleans is quite interesting because the tombs mostly sit above ground due to most of the city being at or below sea level. Number 6 is to take a ride on the steamboat Natchez. If you're looking to get out of the hustle and bustle of the city,
I really want to go on one of those boats. They were in a few of the westerns and that, weren't they? Like they'd be gambling and stuff on those boats with the big wheel. I think they look freaking awesome.
You can hop aboard the steamboat Natchez and take a leisurely cruise down the Mississippi River. The boat provides you with an authentic plate lunch, live jazz music, and beautiful, relaxing views of the city. Number 7 on our list is to visit a plantation. We opted to visit Whitney's Plantation, which is about 45 minutes outside of New Orleans.
So they have 14 different stops on the audio tour. Stops such as the plantation home, the main house. You can see the overseer's home, the slaves' quarters. There's numerous memorials that you can walk through. It's all very meticulously curated. This was a wonderful and passionate depiction of a plantation from a slave's perspective. If you have to choose one plantation to come to on your trip to New Orleans, Whitney Plantation is the one for you.
Number 8 is to get out in nature.
Welcome to the bayou.
Of course, you can't miss seeing some of that incredible Louisiana wildlife. We recommend going on a swamp tour or going to Jean Lafitte Nature Reserve. You can join us.
See, I would want to hook up with like a local there who can take me fishing into some of the awesome spots on the bayou. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I don't know. That's sort of the biggest draw for
tour
me.
From the French Quarter, or you can head to the reserve by car rental or taking an Uber 25 minutes outside of the city.
We love coming over here, walking around, seeing all of the alligators, which is what we're doing right now. It's so beautiful, and if you come to New Orleans, I highly suggest you get out of the city, do the little 25-minute drive, and come see the beautiful nature by you.
It was a snake.
Was it big?
It was at least this long and this skinny.
Done, Mr. Gator.
Number 9 is a ghost tour. New Orleans has 300 years of history and mystery. You can explore the darker,
I was just gonna ask,
like
voodoo was quite big. I don't know if it still is. Like, that's one thing I've heard about New Orleans, is that voodoo is quite big there. So yeah, I'd be keen to see that. I don't know. Like Garen always tends to ask me. Leia sometimes, she's like, "Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?" I don't know. I've never seen one, so I don't know if I do.
And mystery.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna go looking for them, but
you can explore the darker, spookier side of New Orleans by joining on a ghost, voodoo, or cemetery tour. The tour we joined told stories of vampires, voodoo, and haunted houses, all while walking us around the French Quarter. Last but definitely not least is to enjoy some jazz music. New Orleans is the birthplace of jazz, and so catching a band live at a bar or lounge is a must while you are here in New Orleans. These next few are seasonal, but if you are there during the right time of year, of course you wouldn't want to miss out on the festivities of Mardi Gras and a Pelicans or Saints game. Also, a bonus, family-friendly stop is the Audubon Aquarium of the Americas. This aquarium is consistently ranked as one of the top 5 in the country, and we think it makes a great addition to your New Orleans itinerary. Thanks so much for watching. We hope this video was helpful in planning your next trip to New Orleans. Let us know in the comments what your do not miss spots are, and we will see you guys in the next one.
I think that was a great video. It looks really cool. The only downside for me is the whole city thing. Now, I know it's a video based on a city. I'm obviously not that dense. I am a bit dense, but not that dense. But yeah, I would definitely love to visit the jazz and that sort of thing. It's just like that's my sort of scene, you know, like chilled. Mardi Gras would probably be too busy for me. I'd probably freak out. But other than that, like the swamp, I really, really want to go to those swamps, man. I don't know. There's something about them that's always like pulled me. I don't know if I can I don't know if I'm describing it correctly. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.